I wanted to say something.
Stand up.
I wasn't sure what to say, so I just wrote a few things down. It's really hard. It really is hard to be the center of attention. And I never did this. I never did this for myself. I did this. I did this for the kids. And watching the video and all, you know, I'll be honest with you, I didn't have my wife edit this, because she said if you can write it in the form of a poem, it'll be a lot easier. Because the way I was approaching this was that, and I have, you know, it's like when you go to a funeral and you listen to the eulogy of people, I don't know if those people ever get to enjoy what people are saying about them. So I really want to say thank you, because one day I'll die a happy man. But I like to read something that it doesn't totally convey all my thoughts and feelings, because it's really nice what you've done, and I appreciate it. But I hope, and it doesn't include all the kids and people that have been involved in my life in USY, so I do apologize. But I did want to address the current board, as well as some of the people that are very special in my life. So here it goes. And my daughter will appreciate this, because come April she'll be off Broadway. And she's in a show that's a British farce that rhymes things. So I've been inspired to invite her to do this.
Thanks, Dad.
Today is a, oh, I just had to give a spiel, you know. No. Okay, today is the day you honor me. It's not something that I'm used to. Retiring from USY does not mean that I'm through. My heart belongs to all my kids I've met throughout the years, belonging to the happy times and tough times that brought tears. The ups and downs, the ins and outs, the meetings that took place, the success we all worked for, and the challenges each chapter will face. The moments I experienced, face to face or on a phone, were experiences we shared as a group. I never felt alone. When you have officers who work real hard, you never feel like sovereigns. It was an honor to see your chapter led by Nina or Kim Robbins. The pedigree of some of our kids is never ever gone. When you work with a teen who's truly creative and you know him as Matan. Now I will admit our youth lounge is cold and never ever toasty. But the warmth that fills the room we meet in is brought by Maya and Yossi. A fellow Yankee fan and a really good kid who I've known as a congregational layman. His smile is worth 1,000 words, and I will miss him, Noah Kamens. And there are officers who I never knew well but are loved by you and I, who gets along with everyone, and we know him as Itai. Amanda, I do not know you well, but to this I will attest. You're working with a board of officers, I can assure you, is the best. Now we've won our share of certificates, all of them I can say, but when we received the chapter of the year, that was a very special day. This would never have happened, that's a promise. I say this, ain't no shtick, unless you work with the progeny of a special family, Eitan and Shelley Cerulik. I cannot mention all my USYers, I loved each one I knew. As the years passed by, feeling proud of each one as I watched them as they grew. Then one day at a dance, I met an advisor who said she was 22. I turned to myself and said, Jeff, it's time, and then I knew. I can be this girl's grandfather. You've had a great time, yes, you know. Your memories will stay with you. You know it's time to go. Give up the reins, retire, and remember this special day. A of the people who wish to honor you and send you on your way. Before I finish these special words, it's no calamity. I'd like to thank those in attendance who represent my special family. And above the rest, she stands alone, without whom there's no life. A very special person whom I am proud to call my wife. OMG, I'd say, oh honey, I have a meeting taking place tonight. She'd say, oh dear, where is your mind? And you know she would be right. She kept me strong, and she was patient as I navigated each year. In me, she still had confidence. I'd get through it, had no fear. Don't worry, it's not all 6 pages. She's been through all the ups and downs, I tell you, ain't no lie. She earned the distinction, the honor, the respect of being called Mrs. USY. Thank you, Rabbi, for this day. It's one I won't forget. The goals I had made with USY, I think they've all been met. One message I have left to say, so please listen, this ain't funny. Today is the day I would like to say we raised a lot of money.
I'd like to invite all of our current and former USYers to come up. We'd like to take a picture with Jeff. And please enjoy dessert.